Welcome to Round Roanoke on Cox 9. I'm your host, Kiana Price Wade. On Round Roanoke, we focus on the fun stuff that goes on in the area. And there is no better way to escape than a night at the theater. Showtimers Community Theater has been helping folks escape from reality for 59 years. Each year, the all-volunteer organization presents 6 full productions. The latest is Man of La Mancha. Here to tell us more is Showtimers director Jane Brill. Thank you so much for joining us, Jane.
Thank you for having me.
So what is Showtimers?
Showtimers is an organization that is completely volunteer. It's been in existence since 1951. It first started at the old lab theater at Roanoke College until it moved to its present location on McVitie Road, which is right across from all state offices.
And how long have you been involved?
I've been there since 1992 was my first show there.
And what inspired you to get involved in Showtimers?
I studied theater actually in Ohio, at Ohio University, where I attended college. And when we moved to Roanoke, I was looking around and found Showtimers, and I just happened to audition and got the lead in the very first show I tried in.
Wonderful. And now you're currently the director?
Yes, ma'am.
Of the theater.
Right.
So do you...
For this show.
For this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're behind the scenes this time around.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, and speaking of the show, you have a new production coming up. Tell us a little bit more about Man of La Mancha and when is it running?
Okay. Man of La Mancha takes place during the Spanish Inquisition. Was written a book by David Wasserman, and it was a musical that was done back in the 60s on Broadway. It is what eventually got me involved in theater. When I was 16, this was the first show that I ever saw that just took my heart away. Wow. One of the main songs from the show is the Mission.
Not that one.
No, is The Impossible Dream.
Sure.
And from that, the words from that just moved my heart, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do. The show we run from July 22nd, Thursday through Saturdays at 8 o'clock, and then Sunday matinees at 2 p.m., and it'll close on August the 8th.
Wow, okay. And how much are the tickets?
The tickets are $12 for adults and $5 for 18 and under.
Oh, not bad. And how can you purchase tickets?
Purchase tickets, you can go online to www.showtimers.org, or you can call the box office. We have 2 numbers. It's 774-2660, or we have an 800 number. It's 877-336-9294.
Okay, all right. And is there certain hours that you have to purchase the tickets or call anytime?
You could call anytime, or you could go on our website, and there is a www.tix.com that you can purchase tickets online also.
Wonderful. Now, as you said, you have a background in theater, and yes. I know I've dabbled in theater a little bit. So how can one in the community get involved in Showtimers?
We always love to see new faces. With this show, actually, I have a cast of 21, and half of them are all new people. So it's always wonderful to see new faces come through the door. Actually, we had a 19-year-old who came through the door. He says, I don't want to audition, I just want to help backstage.
Oh, excellent.
And you don't know how important that is to keep people interested in it and that don't always want to act, that just want to do backstage work or technical work, because it takes a whole lot of people to put on a show.
Absolutely. It's not just those that are in the limelight.
Exactly.
Now, do you have to have experience to audition, or?
No, you do not. Actually, I have several people that this is their first time on stage.
Okay.
They might have sang in church choirs or done something like that, but they've never actually been in a full-size production.
And are most of the shows musicals, or it varies?
It varies. Showtimers usually does at least 1 to 2 musicals per year. Lately, it's been 2. And it just all depends on when they fall during the season. And I was lucky enough to be eligible to be able to direct this show.
And what kind of time commitment does it involve in terms of once you decide you want to audition?
Right. Well, for directing, you need to prepare a little bit beforehand, but usually it's 8 weeks with Monday through Thursday rehearsals, and Saturdays we always do our set building and that type of work. So it's a full commitment, and we rehearse in the evenings from like 6:30 to 7, starting at those times, and going till like 9:30 at night.
So for those that may work, you're still able to come and have rehearsals.
Absolutely.
And still work your full-time job. And
yes,
because once again, it is not a paid position. It's strictly
correct.
Volunteering. So it's for the experience of it all.
Exactly, and the love of theater.
Of
yes.
course, and for young at heart can audition and be a part. And how can they learn about the auditions, and where can our viewers learn more about Showtimers in general?
Sure. If they go to the website, as I said, www.showtimers.org, there's all the information is on there. It says contact us if you want to be added to our mailing list or email list, any information like that. The box office will be more than happy to get you in the loop, and so that you'll be in the know.
Wonderful, wonderful. So once again, this show starts when?
We open July 22nd.
And it runs till August
the 8th.
And those tickets are still available, and it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful production.
Yes.
Break a leg.
Thank you so much.
That's right. We don't say that other thing.
Right.
But wishing you the best for a wonderful show.
I thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. And you can learn more about Man of La Mancha and other events happening in the area on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. You're watching Round Roanoke, seen only on Cox 9. I'm Kiana Price-Wade.
For the millions living with COPD, breathing becomes a struggle. COPD is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. You may have heard of it as chronic bronchitis or emphysema. Over time, you feel like you're breathing through a straw. It's the 4th leading cause of death in the U.S., and it took my grandmother. If you're over 35 and have ever smoked, you could be at risk. Good news is, you can improve your symptoms. I'm Danica Patrick, and I drive for COPD. Join the movement at driveforcopd.com, take our screening questionnaire today, and talk to your doctor.
Did you get a call from the coach about those kids who were caught drinking?
Not our guys. They know better.
Yeah, they know better.
Heads up, sport.
Real kids are curious about alcohol. 40% tried by the 8th grade. Talk early, talk often, get others involved.